Welcome back to Madrid Pulse, your ultimate hub for everything in Real Madrid, transfers, tactics, and the latest buzz from the Bernabeu. If you're a passionate Madridista, you've just found your home. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay ahead of every Real Madrid move. Real Madrid are making waves again in the transfer market, and this time, the focus is on building a defensive dynasty for the future. According to fresh reports from Fichajes, the club is preparing a bold and calculated move worth up to $150 million to secure the services of two of France's most promising defenders, William Saliba and Ibrahima Konate. With Dean Huijsen already in the picture, this next-generation backline is shaping up to be nothing short of elite under the direction of new manager Xabi Alonso. It's clear now that the club's tactical identity is evolving. Alonso envisions a future built on a solid three-man defense, a departure from the traditional back four. This new system will be heavily reliant on athletic and intelligent center-backs, complemented by dynamic wing-backs who can control the flanks both offensively and defensively. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Alvaro Carreras are already being eyed as key options for the wing-back roles, providing width and creativity in the final third. Dean Huijsen is already viewed as the cornerstone of this new defensive era. Signed with great expectations, the young Dutch-born Spaniard brings composure, strength, and tactical awareness that belies his age. But for Madrid to elevate this backline to the next level, they are now targeting Saliba and Konate, two French stars with top-level experience and profiles that perfectly match Alonso's system. Ibrahima Konate presents a particularly intriguing option. Despite being under contract with Liverpool until 2026, no renewal has been signed, which opens the door for a potential move. Madrid view him as an affordable option, with a fee in the region of $50 million likely enough to tempt the Reds into negotiation. Alternatively, the club could wait and monitor his contract situation, hoping to land him on a free transfer if no extension materializes. Either way, Konate's strength, recovery speed, and aerial dominance make him an ideal fit for the right side of a back three. The bigger challenge lies with William Saliba. The Arsenal defender has developed into one of the best center-backs in Europe and is under contract until 2027. Madrid understand that prying him away from the Emirates will require a massive financial effort, possibly close to $100 million. Despite this, President Florentino Perez is reportedly ready to break the bank. Saliba is seen as a priority, someone who could serve as the defensive leader of this new era. His composure on the ball, ability to defend one-on-one, and consistency at the highest level have made him a dream target for Los Blancos. What makes this project exciting is that it's not just about names. It's about building something for the next decade. Real Madrid are not reacting to problems. They are proactively creating a long-term structure. With Huijsen already in place, the addition of Konate and Saliba would give Madrid a backline that combines power, intelligence, and technical quality, exactly what is needed to compete at the highest level for years to come. This isn't just another summer splash, it's a statement. Under Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid are not just planning for today, they are preparing for dominance tomorrow. And for Madridistas, that's a future worth getting excited about. Eduardo Camavinga, one of the most promising midfielders in world football, has made it clear that he has no intention of leaving Real Madrid, despite rising interest from the Premier League. According to an update shared by El Larguero, Camavinga and his representatives have completely ignored advances from English clubs, sending a strong message that the French midfielder remains fully committed to his career at the Santiago Bernabeu. This decision comes at a time of growing uncertainty surrounding his role in the squad, particularly under new manager Xabi Alonso, who is reportedly exploring the market for additional midfield reinforcements. Camavinga's stance is especially notable given Real Madrid's increasing activity in the transfer market, with names such as Manchester City's Rodri being heavily linked as top targets for 2025. The arrival of another high-profile defensive midfielder could significantly impact Camavinga's position within the team, especially considering the fierce competition he already faces from teammates like Aurelien Tchouameni, Federico Valverde, and Arda Güler. Despite this, Camavinga remains unshaken and is determined to prove his worth and carve out a permanent place in Alonso's tactical plans. Although Real Madrid's midfield is expected to undergo some level of reshuffling in the coming transfer windows, the club has taken a firm stance regarding Camavinga's future. They are not willing to entertain offers for the player, even though selling him could potentially bring in a significant financial return. Internally, the club continues to view Camavinga as a long-term asset. At just 22 years old, he already possesses a wealth of experience, having played in numerous high-stakes matches for both club and country. His potential remains extremely high, and his versatility only adds to his value. That said, there are valid concerns being raised within the club about certain aspects of Camavinga's game. His on-field discipline has occasionally come into question, and there's ongoing debate about his most effective role in the current setup. Under Carlo Ancelotti, Camavinga was sometimes deployed as a left wing-back out of necessity, while others argue that his strengths are best utilized either as a deep-lying pivot or as a dynamic box-to-box midfielder. Xabi Alonso, known for his tactical intelligence, is still evaluating how best to use Camavinga's diverse skill set in a more structured and consistent manner. Despite the ambiguity surrounding his tactical fit, Camavinga's mindset appears to be unaffected. He continues to work hard in training and is focused solely on improving his game in Madrid. His decision to disregard Premier League interest is not just a show of loyalty, but a sign of his confidence in earning his place at one of the most competitive clubs in the world. For now, both the player and the club seem aligned in their vision. Camavinga will remain a vital part of Real Madrid's future plans, and unless something dramatically changes, fans can expect to see him wearing the famous white shirt for many more seasons to come. Real Madrid are shifting their focus toward outgoing transfers, having already completed 4 new signings to bolster Xabi Alonso's squad ahead of the new season. With the senior squad taking shape and competition for places intensifying, departures have become a key part of the club's summer strategy. Among those making way are not only members of the first team, but also several players from La Fábrica, Real Madrid's famed youth academy. One notable name now moving on is Alvaro Rodriguez, a player who once sparked hope among the Madrid faithful. Rodriguez rose to prominence during the 2022-23 campaign when former head coach Carlo Ancelotti handed him a chance to prove himself with the first team. During that season, the young Uruguayan striker made 8 appearances and contributed 1 goal and 1 assist. That single goal, however, came in a highly significant moment. He scored in a 1-1 draw against Atletico Madrid in the Madrid derby. That performance left a strong impression on both fans and pundits, with many seeing him as a promising addition to Real Madrid's future attacking options. Despite the early promise and flashes of talent, Rodriguez was unable to maintain his momentum or secure a permanent place in the senior squad. Last season, he was loaned out to Getafe in a bid to gain more experience and playing time. However, his loan spell didn't yield the expected breakthrough, and upon his return to Real Madrid this summer, it became evident that the club did not see him as part of their long-term plans. Rodriguez himself reportedly acknowledged this, making clear his intention to seek a future elsewhere. That chapter has now officially closed, as Elche have announced the signing of Alvaro Rodriguez on a 4-year contract. The club, recently promoted back to La Liga after securing one of the top spots in the Segunda Division, confirmed on Tuesday that they had reached an agreement with Real Madrid for the striker's transfer. While the official announcement from Elche did not mention any transfer fee, it is widely believed that the deal may have gone through without a monetary exchange. Instead, Real Madrid have included a 50% sell-on clause in the agreement, which means they will be entitled to half of any future transfer fee Elche might receive for Rodriguez. This clause indicates that Los Blancos are still interested in monitoring his progress and have not completely ruled out the possibility of a future return or financial gain. Rodriguez now faces a fresh opportunity with Elche, where he is expected to compete for a regular spot in the first team. With the new La Liga season just a few weeks away, the 21-year-old will be eager to prove himself at the highest level of Spanish football. For Elche, signing a young striker with top-tier experience is a calculated risk with potential high rewards. As for Rodriguez, This move offers a vital lifeline to reignite a career that once showed such promise in the white of Real Madrid.